Welcome to Tabali Teen Mamas Africa. My name is Taplin Nambakwe. I'm a psychologist by profession. Teen Mamas Africa, it came about due to the increase of teenage mothers in Africa, especially since the pandemic corona era. So this is a show where we're trying to reduce the teenage mothers, because as we all know, teenage mothers, they are still kids and they are not yet ready to care for these children. And we want to talk about it, and we want to see how best we can also help the mothers who are already in, because there is so much stigma in the society. So this show is all about how can we decrease the rate of teenage mothers in Africa, and also help the already who are mothers, teenage mothers. How can we also make their lives better? Because most of them are dropping out of school. So in front of me we have our guest speaker. They will introduce themselves. Over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. It is an honor and a privilege to be here. I am happy to introduce myself. My name is Lucy Waigwa. I am a counseling psychologist. I am happy to be a co-facilitator in Teen Mamas. I'm happy to journey with young girls, because many times we tend to stigmatize without understanding what led to the circumstances that these young mothers find themselves in. And so it is my joy to journey with our guest. And so I invite her to introduce herself.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. My name is Grace Waibera, and I'm really excited to be invited in this Tabali Mamas Africa show, and I'll be sharing some of the experiences these teen mamas go through. Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome, Grace.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. So, Grace, I am sure that in your interaction, you have met so many teenage mothers. And so I am wondering if you would like to share with us an experience of any of your friends whom you have interacted with, and probably some of the challenges that this particular teenage mother may have gone through. You are invited.
Thank you once again as I take you through the challenges these young teen mamas go through. So there is a scenario. There is a girl called Cheryl, and she was a close friend of mine, though we were not in the same class, but she was in high school and I was in primary. So this girl got pregnant when she was in Form 4, first term. And when I came home, when we had closed school for the long holidays, she came home. So because we were living like at the same area, I realized that there is something fishy about her, like she was isolating herself from us. So I decided as a friend to go and check up on her. And I went and I realized that she was pregnant. How? That's a question I will ask myself. Like, she was moody, she had mood swings, she was not eating like the way she used to. So she decided to tell me that she's pregnant, and I asked her, so what are you going to do about it? And she was like, it's not that easy, because she told me even she didn't even got pregnant at Form 4. She got it at Form 3 that Sand was like, what about your parents? And she was saying that she had told her mom, but her mom had told her when she finishes Form 4, she needs to leave. To leave the house, because the mom was like, because I can't tell your dad you're pregnant after everything that he has given you, and you're letting the name of the family down.
Right.
So she was like, Grace, what am I supposed to do? Okay, to see the truth, I was I was too young, I can say. So for me, what I told her is that just go sit with your mom. Just try to talk to her. Tell her that you'll do your exams and you'll pass. You know, the good thing is that when you pass your Form 4 exams, you'll be able, like, they'll see, like, you have potential. Maybe I'll be able to talk to your dad, or I'll help you aside when your dad doesn't know, something like that.
Right.
But to say the truth, this girl was going through a lot, because the first thing which was ringing in her mind was to abort. Why? Because she was like, she's not ready, like, to let go of her family, because her dad doesn't know. So she was like, she needs just to abort this baby. And I was like, is this what you want? If you're comfortable with it. Because to say the truth, I was so young, I didn't know that abortion is that bad, because you're not financially stable.
Right.
Even the family, it was a middle class, not that poor, but I was like, okay, then just abort it. Then she, okay, so for some time, we parted. I guess I went to a country for some week.
Right.
I came back.
Right.
So when I came back, she was like, wow, Grace, this thing is so traumatizing. Like, she was like, I can't abort this baby, because she's raised up in a Christian family.
Okay.
So she's like, this is killing. And I'm like, so when you get that baby, so like, how are you going to sustain? And she's like, I'm going to make it. Okay, so on this other side, she was positive. You see, somehow positive, but traumatized. So I was like, just go and tell Basi your dad.
Oh, okay, interesting. Grace, I hear you say that this particular girl, she got pregnant at a very early age, and I'm wondering, how old was this girl, and how old were you when she was telling you that? Because you two, you sound like you also are very young. So I'm just wondering the age.
Okay, I was 14 because it was class 8.
Yes.
And she was in Form 4. That is 18. But she got pregnant when she was 17 because it was Form 3 that time.
Okay, I hear. Okay. And then I also heard you say that she had not yet disclosed to her mother, but then she still kept being optimistic. Yeah. And because of her Christian values, she decided to choose to keep the child, even if she knew that her mother after Form 4 would chase her. I wonder how things played out. What then happened?
Okay, so the story is this way. So she decided to keep the baby.
Yeah.
She, surprisingly, she passed. Okay.
She passed her exams?
Yeah, she passed.
Good for her.
So like, okay, she passed.
Yeah.
So, you know, for her, she was like, maybe if I pass, my mom will welcome me.
Yeah.
Maybe my mom will change his mind.
Right.
But shockingly, things on the ground were not that way.
Oh.
So the mom was like, you need to go.
Oh, her mother chased her from her house.
So you need to go. So what they
go
did,
where?
What they did, because she was sharing with me most of the time.
Right,
because I was her closest friend.
Okay.
So she told me that her mom told her that she needs to go to her aunt's place. So you see.
Can I ask something? You said she got pregnant at 17. Was she living with the father? Because she was told when she finishes exams. And I'm guessing by that time, either she has given birth or maybe not yet, but then it can be seen. Wouldn't her dad notice?
Okay, so the thing is that her dad was not staying in the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains it. Okay.
So, like, you know, during this holiday, her dad could take some holiday and come home. So her mom did not want her dad to realize because this ball could be seen. So the mom needed to chase her before his dad comes.
Okay.
So that's the drill.
Interesting. So Taplin, I'm hearing as if the mother was in denial
Yeah.
that the baby, that her own baby is going to have a baby.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what would have been going through the mother's mind as we think through it together. What would the mother be thinking? Because can you, what would lead a mother to chase away her own child who is in distress? I wonder.
I'm thinking maybe she was thinking that, oh, the biggest problem was the shame in the family.
True.
Yeah.
You're going to shame our family. Your dad, we don't want to let your dad know about
Right,
this.
right.
Which, of course, later on he will find out. I mean, you cannot hide pregnancy.
That
That's
is
the
it.
whole-
That is it.
So I'm just thinking that it was not an issue of raising the child. It was an issue of,
The dad.
yeah, it's like you have brought shame. It's more about shame. What will the society talk? It's not
Yeah.
about how can we help her. And that is, I think, a very big issue.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh, interesting. Because Grace, I also want to commend this particular girl, because despite that, you say she still kept the child, that she thought about abortion, but she did not follow through with the abortion. She chose to keep the child.
Yes.
Then what happened?
She chose the moral aspect.
Rather than the stigma.
Rather than the stigma. I'm looking at it like, on the parent side, it's like, oh my God, you're bringing us shame. You're not really, you're thinking about the society. But on her, she's thinking, oh no, my baby, I'm actually going to murder the child. So no, I'm not going to do that. Let the society talk, but I'm keeping the baby.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Because when parents raise their children, they raise them to follow sound values.
Yeah.
And then when things go wrong, I think in Sheng, it is said, Ngori kikupata. When that happens, then let's start thinking of society. But then this girl, she chooses her morals, the way she's been raised. Tell us, how did it play out?
Okay, so the girl, the aunt came over.
Yeah.
They had a talk. Because the good thing is that the relationship between the aunt and the girl is good.
Yeah, good, at least.
But also, the aunt was like, why are you giving me this burden?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is your burden and you're giving it to me.
Right.
So that girl felt like, because the auntie said in front of her eyes, like, why are you giving me this burden? I know we are in good terms, but why?
Is it that nobody prepared the auntie psychologically that her niece is coming with child for her to react in that way, or was the auntie shocked? I'm wondering.
So for me, the way she was telling me, so she didn't tell me like deeply. So she was like, that is the other challenge that she was going through, like her auntie telling her that she's a burden, like not even accepting her. So you see, but at the end she ended up with her. She, in the process of, it was like 4 months, she's almost like getting to deliver the baby.
Right.
So like the auntie was was good to her.
Good for her.
So, but the problem when she got to deliver the child, it was a boy. So that's like the challenges started from there.
Did they?
Yeah.
What challenges?
Okay, so like the auntie was like, I've stayed with you until you have already delivered this beautiful, bouncing baby boy. So I'm not going to do everything for you. You need to provide for yourself. You need to go there outside, hustle and do everything. I'm not providing anything for this baby. So the girl was like telling me, Chris, what should I do? And I'm like, okay, mimi sijui hata kuhustle. Nitakusaidia aje. But the thing, alikuwa anajua kushuka.
Okay.
So niko like, what if you go to one of these salon around here and ask for a job?
Right.
Ako like, okay, let me try. So nikampeleka kwa one of the salon ninaendanga. Nikamwambia ni rafiki yangu amemaliza form 4 na hataki kukaa idle.
They want to stay idle. Yeah.
Anataka kazi sumpe na anajua kushuka. Akasema ni sawa but atakaa for long.
Okay.
Maybe atamweka for
Right.
1 month. Sasa akafurahi, alikuwa tu analipwa pesa kidogo ila kumshikilia.
Right.
So akienda home, the auntie is like, what have you made today?
Oh, she used to ask her that.
Yeah. So the girl was open and telling her, this is what I've made today. And she was like, okay, give it to me. See, I'm the one who provides. You're living under my shelter. Give it to me. And then the girl was like, am I not supposed to provide for this kid, like to buy milk?
Right.
And she's like, already you're under my roof. Just breastfeed him and let him sleep. So the challenge of this girl was like, the baby is suffering because of her, and the aunt is just not doing anything. So, but the bad thing, she decided to get out of the house.
Oh, okay.
Again.
So it means that then the situation became so unbearable that she thought that I am better off on my own with my baby.
Yeah.
I want to bring in Taplin at this point. For a young girl, at this point, how old is she? When she's
Now,
deciding
18.
to, when she's deciding to move out of the auntie's place and to hustle on her own.
No, I was in 4 because she was 20, 21 because she had grown.
Okay.
She was
19.
crawling, so most likely 19 years.
19.
Because crawling is about...
Not crawling, but the girl, Cheryl. See, she had grown because from 4,
How old was the baby?
the baby was small.
Then it means because she got pregnant at 17, so 18 years she gave birth. So between 18, so 19, maybe 19 years, around
19,
there. Yeah. So I'm looking at it in 3 perspectives. The mother kicked out Cheryl because I think because she knew Cheryl would go to the sister who is her auntie. To the mother's sister who is her auntie, because they have a good relationship. Otherwise, she wouldn't have done that. I don't think the mother would have left her on the streets.
Right.
So this one, I think when Cheryl's auntie was like, why are you bringing the burden to me? It's like the mother took advantage that, hey, wako poa pamoja, so why not? And this one is like, no, because we are good together does not mean that I should also, because the mother is so, the auntie is feeling that, okay, ini mzigo wako, this is your child. As much as I love your child, doesn't mean that unitupie mzigo wako. So, and when she accepted, the auntie accepted, like, no, this is going to be a burden. Understand? So she's like, no, you also have to do something. So it's like it also brought bitterness in the family somehow, I think.
Yeah, and also acknowledging that sometimes the financial burden can lead one to wondering what is the very most urgent thing that needs to be done. And there is nothing as traumatizing as seeing a child who has just been born with nothing to eat. Yeah. But then, do you choose the money? Do you choose the child? Because all of them are important needs. Yeah. So I'm sure by the time your friend got to that point where she's deciding to move out, I think she had had it up to here and saying that enough is enough.
Yeah.
So now she's working in a salon. She's not having enough money and she has a child. She moves out of her auntie's safety net.
Yeah.
Then where does she go? What happened to her?
Good question.
Yeah.
So she went to the streets.
She went to the streets.
Because
No.
she was going through like isolation. No one needs her.
Right.
You see?
Yeah.
So like the best thing is just to stay alone outside. But the good thing is that she was still going to the salon with the baby, doing the work, being paid and providing for the baby and not her.
Right.
So she stayed outside for some months. The salon work got over, so she needed to hustle again.
Okay.
So after that, she went and started doing this what is called cleaning.
Oh, she went to clean
Dinner.
in the supermarket.
Yeah, supermarket. So also with the baby, because she had no one to live with the baby with.
Right.
So at that moment, there was so she was telling me, the manager, I realized that, why are you coming with the baby to work? And she opened her heart and said, I have no one to leave the baby with. This and this is going through my life. And the manager was like, and where are your parents? She just cried.
Oh.
Then the manager was so kind, like to tell her, will you show me where you live, where your parents are? And she was like thinking, my mom, my mom, I know that my mom even doesn't know that I moved out of my auntie's home.
Right.
So she was like, that's a dilemma. Okay, I'm like, should I take him so that maybe I can get some help, or should I just not take him?
Okay.
But she told me that she just told the manager the truth, because this girl, she has been raised in a Christian family, so like she just need to be open, just say the truth. Yeah. So she decided to take the manager to his mother's house. So, and shockingly, the mother was like, so you have brought another man to the house? And she was like, no, this is a manager, and he wanted to see you. So the manager and the mom sat, they have a talk, they talked.
Yeah.
And the girl was there, just standing, afraid even of sitting.
Oh.
Because she was like, hey, my mom, you know the eyes that your mom gives you.
Yeah.
Jaribu kukaa.
Yeah, that can be scary. Yeah.
Sasa amesimama tu hapo wakaongea. So luckily, the manager decided to help the girl.
Oh, good for the manager.
So the mom was like, utamsaidia akiwa wapi? Lakini si kwa nyumbangu. So you know the mom is afraid of the dad coming and finding the small baby.
Oh, you mean
up to now
the dad does not know?
Dad does not know.
So I'll come to there.
Okay.
So the manager was like, she's your child. I can just help her when she's staying here. The mom did not be open to the manager and tell him, I'm afraid the dad, blah, blah, blah thing. So she's like, no, you just take her. Take her.
Who is saying take her?
Like the mom.
He's telling the manager to
just take her. You see?
To go away.
Go help her wherever you
when she's away from this house.
As long as it's not in my house.
Oh gosh.
So when they were leaving, and the girl asked the mom, what about my dad? So the mom was like, I know how I will solve this. I will solve the case.
Right.
So like the girl was crying because she didn't expect that from the mom.
Yeah.
She cried, but the mom just let her. Like the mom just was like, yeah, take her, just help her. So the manager felt sorry for this girl. She took her to his family. Okay. To his own family.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, he had a daughter.
Oh.
And that his daughter had got even pregnant.
Oh.
The manager's daughter.
Yeah.
But the manager did not chase her daughter like the other mom did. He embraced her daughter, and these things happened.
Yeah.
So you see that motivation and that courage which she was giving her daughter, so she was giving also to Cheryl.
Yeah.
So Cheryl, she was like, oh, I'm at home. So, but she felt welcomed. The mom also welcomed her well. So the problem also in that house was the other girl.
Which other girl?
The daughter to the manager.
Okay.
The daughter to the manager. So she was like feeling, this is a competition.
Okay.
My dad is giving you more attention than me.
Okay. Okay.
So because the dad told Cheryl that you'll be sleeping together. So the girl is like, no, not telling the dad, but inside like she was saying like
She was
no,
not
no,
happy.
She did
no.
not accept this other one.
Yeah.
And
I
now she
can't.
has a new sister.
I can't share my bed.
Oh.
So Cheryl was telling me that like when it reached at night when they're supposed to go and sleep, the girl was like, hey, I can't share my bed. You just sleep down. I can't share my bed with you. So she was like, I like it's okay. Alikuwa ananiambia Grace, mimi nilisema ni sawa, heri nilale chini but nisikue nje na lala chini.
Yeah.
Akakubali. Then alikuwa like anamtocha anamwambia na usiambie babangu. Unalalanga chini. So si anakubali tu. Uzuri ni mtoto alikuwa analala na mtoto wake mwingine. So mtoto alikuwa safe. Yako like bora mtoto wangu wako safe, hiyo ni sawa. Kulala chini nitalala. Sasa akalala chini though alipitia msichana kumtesa. Lakini si uzuri the girl Cheryl alikuwa anaenda na babake kazi.
Okay, yeah, because they are working in the same premise. Okay.
So kuclean juu si aliacha shule after form 4 na
right.
Her daughter yeye alikuwa anaenda shule university.
I see.
Sasa alikuwa ana day school anaenda kurudi. Ana commute. Sasa yeye anaenda anarudi. So in the evening anaanza kumwambia unapatanga hata pesa. So usave tu na utoke kwa hii nyumba. So the good thing with Cheryl, she's a polite girl. Akwangi ile kujibizana. So ako like ni sawa cha nitasave juu. Then mistaki kwa naona mimi ni burden kwako kuja kushare kitanda. Nakuelewa, acha ni save. Nikisha save enough, I'll move on. Ndaenda pale pengine. Sa months zimeenda, years zimeenda, the dad comes. Father to Cheryl.
Okay. The one who nobody wanted to let the dad know.
And all along, Cheryl didn't have any contacts. The dad contact.
Mamake alikule kama tu mom. Like ukikuwa na simu ukiwa shule. Simu ni after form 4. Sasa unaona communication. Yes, najua maybe alikuwa ameshika namba. Si ulikuwa unaambiwa ushike namba ya mzazi. But
you cannot have a phone.
How do you start contacting?
Phone to phone, physically.
Okay.
So the dad amekam. So like, hey, amekuja home. Anaambia mamake, kwani mtoto wetu wako wapi? Mamake ni nani? Cheryl ameenda kwa rafiki yake for a month. Nilimwambia aende. Sini sawa. Then Cheryl ako like, sijui nini nitembelee mom. Juu at least amepata pesa. Because this girl was so nice. Sa like anataka kufanya shopping, apeleke mom.
Despite everything. She has a heart of gold.
So like, so manager akamwambia, is it okay ukienda na mtoto ama utabaki naye? Akasema acha tu niende naye. Si anajua niko na mtoto, acha niende naye. Akaenda na mtoto, anabisha. The first person anafungua mlango ni babake.
Okay.
So babake si ajui, yeye anajua alikuwa sleepover.
So
like, welcome. Since long, nini shule iko aje? Then dada like, na mnafanana? Uni nani? So Cheryl ako like, mama jakwambia? Kuniambia nini, hebu kwanza tukae chini tuongee. Sasa mamake akakuja akamhug. So mamake kaanza kupretend venye ni mzuri hapo. Cheryl akampea the gifts zenye alikuwa ameleta shopping. Akachukua. So akakaa. Cheryl aka open up. Akasema dad. Juu mtoto sasa alikuwa amekuwa mkubwa. Akasema dad, this is my child. Then babake alikuwa Sasa mamake akaanza ati you know uko kazi, hatutaki kukusumbua, tulikuwa tunangoja kuje holiday, ndio tukwambie.
You can lie very well.
Tukwambie.
Okay.
So like babake sasa akaambia Cheryl, "Abu tell me more because hiyo ni juju. Tell me how you got pregnant nini until hadi akakuwa hivi mkubwa." So Cheryl alikuwa ananiambia, should I tell my dad like what I've gone through? Joko like,
Hataki kusema.
Pia kunaweza kuwa na misunderstanding na wazazi
between the mom na the dad.
And at this point, as she moved back, it was a visit.
Amekuja tu kuvisit.
Na akaleta gifts.
Akaleta gifts.
So alikuwa ananiambia tena hii ndio ilikuwa challenge, alikuwa ina dilemma, ajue afanye nini. So babake ako like, what's up? Juu ile unaambiwa uongee then umebaki umezuba.
Yeah, ako shocked.
Ongea. So mi venye aliniambia ilibidi, cause mimi sijui ananiambianga like ati apendi kudanganya like iko ndani yake.
She's an honest person. Hataki
so jana niambia kamba mbaya. Heri aseme ukweli that ikuje ijulikane baadaye.
Itajulikana tu.
Akakuwa open but kuna nyali feature zile za struggle za auntie juu auntie hizo nao kusema. So akasema kuliende hivi nilikapata mimba. Mama akaniambia nikimaliza form 4 nijitafute. Then mama yake akoni, Cheryl nini? Ya mom. So like anamruka futi 10. So ako like Cheryl ako like mimi sizidanganya daddy. Mimi nakwambia ukweli. Na sisi sasa nitadanganyishaje mama? Sasa akamwambia hivyo. Alipata mimba, alikuwa ameenda sherehe nini akamesa kiugo. Hivyo venye mama alimwambia after form 4 ajipange. Then babaka ako like hata sijui hata ulifanya aje KCSE yako like how did you perform? Akamwambia nilipata B+. Then ati
tried.
Then mama
it's a very good mark.
Akaanza kusema mama akaniambia niende nikae na auntie juu baidha mama yake alikuwa amemwambia hii ni shame. Utaribu jina la familia. Na mimi sitaki. I guess ni wale mama wanajulikananga. Mama Cheryl, mtoto wake anaenda mbali. Then tena unaleta ball hapa na haiwezi. Sasa mama akasema mama akaniambia niende kwa auntie. Then babake ako like kwa auntie. Akasema kwa auntie nikakaka huko for some while, then nikamua niende tafute kazi. Akasema ndo akapata kazi kwa supermarket, akapatana na manager akaamua kumsaidia. Then babake ako like sasa unakaa wapi? Juu nasikia mara uko kwa auntie mara manager. Akasema for now nakaa kwa manager mwenye nafanyia kazi. Akasema no, and you're my daughter, the only daughter, the only child, the only daughter.
I almost asked you, kama hana siblings?
Ako nayo, she was the only child. Then babake ako like, no, haiwezi happen hivyo. Like I need you back.
That's good.
I need you back. Sasa Cheryl alikuwa ananiambia anaogopa juu babake anakujanga only 2 weeks ikienda sana. Itakuwa ngumu. Juu neighbors wako bado wamejua juu obviously ukiwa na ball unajiisolate unakaa indoors. Sasa like babake I need you back. Tunaenda kwa manager tuongee nini and I need you back here. So Cheryl akakujanga bidhaa kaniambia sasa nitafanya nini? Nikamwambia wewe ambia tu babako ukweli, you can't stay there. Juu because of your mom. Nikamwambia na mom like so mbona hiyo ni trauma.
Hiyo ni trauma.
Hiyo ni trauma na ilikuwa inamaliza kabisa. So ako like chatu nende basi nimwambie dad I can't stay here. Ako like mbona mimi sitaki karibu jina yetu
ya family.
Like pia mimi my friends wangu kuna venye watanibeba. Nita lose a lot of friends. Ako like it's your life, not their life. Like ako like dad najua you're encouraging me but like ikitu kichukulia as you the person like ni wewe ndio utapitia si wewe najua na encourage but ni mimi nita go through all this again. So ako like akamwambia dad mimi iko better nikae tu na manager then tutakuwa tunakam ku visit mom. Ako like mamake then ako like, ai sukae, kaa tu basi 1 week then uende. Sasa Cheryl ako like, alikuwa yani bado mamangu ananiambia nikae 1 week niende.
Na yeye alimfukuza.
So hiyo kitu tena na mama ama anakuja dia ananiambia ama Grace, she's not my mom. Ako like hapana, usifikirie in that direction.
Yeah,
utaumwa.
I imagine alisikia very rejected.
Very. You know, the most challenging part, being rejected by your own mother.
And the interesting thing you see, hii kitu tayari, the pregnancy is, the teen, it's already bringing a division between the mother and the father. The father is willing to accept, the mother is not willing. So the father, tukiangalia in a nutshell, the father was more welcoming and the mother not. The mother is more of the society, but at first alikuwa anasema nini, anaogopa kuambia baba. But now the father knows he's actually so which means that it was, the reason was not the father.
It was not the father. Then na alafu she's lying in the presence of the father. Ati anamu accept. Okay, so then what happened?
So like Cheryl, okay, sa kitu ingine ni kitu na come kurealize. Surprisingly, watu wanaku accept hata si watu wa familia.
Ni stranger from outside. Because unaona pia auntie aliona ini burden. Ini burden. Na hata yeye kuende nje kusema basi anatoka kwa nyumba, auntie yako ile usitoke ka. Si mama kwenda. Enda. Uko 18, you're a big girl. Grace, I'm wondering, what is the fate of this particular girl? What is happening to her now? Is she okay? Was she ever accepted? Yani, what is happening to her now? What is the current situation?
Ako sawa.
Ako sawa?
Kabisa.
What happened? Kwani kulienda gaji?
So, juu ni homie. Ni palina ka. Sasa unajua form 1 to form bado si na home tu. Na pale alienda kuwaki na mimi niko. So venye alikuwa bado na wako kwa supermarket. Analipwa vizuri.
Good.
Sasa nayo analipwa. Sasa manager naye akamuulizanga. Is this enough? Ama ni nini unataka? Then Cheryl was like, wale akinilipita, niko na B+. Na nataka tu niendelee kusoma. Kambo ulikuwa unasomea, unataka like kupursue in what? Akasema dream yake alikuwa tu kumwalimu. Education, sa pursue education. Ako like, okay, why not? So then Cheryl alikuwa like, seriously, utanifundisha, utanisomesha? Ako like, ndakusomesha. Niko na finance, mbona nisikusomeshe? Akaenda KU.
Oh, good for her.
Sa imagine sasa yeye ndo akaanza sasa kuwa mentor wangu. Soma kwa bidii ukuje KU, soma kwa bidii ukuje KU.
That's nice.
So sasa alimaliza. Ako sasa mtoto hadi amekuwa mkubwa.
Ako how old sasa?
Okay, si uko sure juu. Venye sasa nilimaliza form 4 kaenda place nyingine.
I hear.
But ako sawa. So namuulizanga bado tu anaenda kutembelea mom. Though everything.
She has a heart of gold.
Now the mom accepted her. Not
like sasa msichana ndo aliamua hapa ndakwa tunaenda tukutembea.
Still my mom.
Imagine.
She's still my mom. Babake pia akakubali mtoto wake like amefundishwa na stranger na seti ana hiyo pesa kufunza mtoto wake.
Imagine that. Alafu the one thing yenye hatukuwa isikia, the one who impregnated this particular girl.
So ilikuwa party ujuange. I guess maybe ilikuwa drug.
It's not
wezi jua
boyfriend.
Si boyfriend.
So it can be a case of rape.
Anything.
I remember haikuwa rape.
Okay.
Hiyo ni umeona unaweza enda party. Ni umekunywa. So like you guys just mess up. Lakini haikuwa rape. Alembe haikuwa rape.
Okay.
I hear. What? But I think if there is anything to learn from this story, is that there is always hope. There is always hope, no matter the circumstance. Kuongea sheng kidogo. Kuna watu wamekapitia. but then you don't give up.
Yeah.
Kai story. Imagine if she gave up. And then if you listen to the stigma, how people would immediately wish at sijui abortion, sijui wazae amesema. But imagine there is always hope. I don't know, Taplin, what are you thinking?
I am thinking that there's this, it's like the Cheryl was more mature than the mom.
Emotionally.
I feel that, yeah, emotionally. And alisema, me, I'm keeping this child.
Yeah.
Whatever circumstances. And generally society wanna feel maybe the mom would have been more compassionate. But in this instance you find that the father was more compassionate. Nona. The auntie was not so compassionate. A stranger who is a manager was more compassionate. So tuache kutoa hii stories za men are bad. Unaona? Because actually mwenye walimsaidia sana ni wanaume na si wanawake.
That's true. And a stranger at that.
Is stranger at that. So there is more to learn to this. Yeah.
And to add up,
Yeah.
I can say for the teen mamas,
Yeah.
self-acceptance.
Yeah.
Like, accept yourself.
Oh,
you
yes.
know, the moment you accept yourself, you'll focus on your dreams. You know, we were saying like the challenges is that your dreams will be shattered. No. If you accept yourself, be able to move on with that child.
Yeah.
Imagine probably even you will prosper in those dreams and even do more than you had expected from yourself.
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah. And so viewers, if there is anything to take home concerning this, is that we always keep hope alive. Hope is always kept alive because you don't know what the future holds. You could be at a point where you have completely given up on yourself, and yet if you hold on just a little bit longer and you persevere, that there is always hope. So viewers, let us always keep hope alive and not give up no matter what.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. I hope we have something to take home, and we should all learn from this lesson, both adults and teenagers, that anything that you do, you have to take responsibility and always be wise. Yeah, because if Cheryl would have given up, if she would not be happy, most likely angekuwa na feel, oh my God, nilitoa mtoto, oh my God, sasa angekuwa this age. Yeah, so anything you do, know everything that you do has consequences, and you should be ready to take responsibility. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Grace. Yeah.
Okay.
Till next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.